Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What's up? What's up? What's up? No,
What's up? Did that sound like Martin?
Right here.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Okay, thank you.
Are we on the air?
Yes, we are on.
Oh,
Hello.
good evening, guys.
Hello, mate.
And turn this
Let me go ahead and tag my people.
Tag them in. Tag them in. 3, 6.
on. Oh, I didn't put my lashes on.
You remember that
Oh,
show?
gosh.
You never remember? It was a dance show.
Yeah.
And it was
Versus
with,
women.
what's his
Let's
name?
do it.
From,
Hey, y'all.
I want to get a group he was from, but I don't think Moesha, Q from Moesha was on there. And,
On
He
what?
did.
Damn, he
what's
did.
his name? Kale.
Keenan and
It was, Kale and, what's the dude?
I didn't watch TV enough to see that.
It was a dance show. They used to
You
be
ain't
on
watch
Channel 20.
TV?
And
Not
they used to be
enough
like
watch a
3,
dance
6.
show with two men.
Oh,
Is
tag
he
him
dead?
in. He not dead. No, he
Cute.
not dead.
Cute.
I definitely
He
didn't watch
not
that.
dead.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
it was from Family Matters. That's
No, Hakeem.
Hakeem from Family Matters?
No, that was Hakeem.
No,
Hakeem is dead.
it's from Moesha. Yeah.
Not him. Q was Moesha's boyfriend.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The dude from
Hakeem is dead.
what's the name of that rap group? Onyx.
I don't remember.
What's his name? Was
Don't have me lying.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Okay. Hey, T-Boss.
Hey, you all. What's up? What's up? What's up? No, what's my hey? That's my famous. That's my famous hey.
I know every
What's
other
up,
episode
T-Boss?
y'all be seeing me eat. My girl really
Every
be
episode.
hungry. You hear me? But I'm still gonna be here.
Well, hopefully.
I'm still gonna, talk my shit, and
Hopefully.
eat my shit at
Eat
the
your
same
shit.
time.
Okay.
You hear me?
Eat your shit. Talk your shit.
Talk that shit.
What's
Yum,
up?
yum.
What's
Yeah.
up? Okay,
Let's
come
do
on
that.
now,
Check in.
viewers.
Let's check in.
How was your week, Brooke?
My week was decent. Today is not really a good day for me. I'm a little frustrated, a little livid at the same time. I'm a little bit of everywhere. I have my car fixed. My car was being fixed. A whole, I guess, new engine,
I'm
whatever,
a witness.
for a whole 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And I get my car back. I drive it. It drives good. It sounds good. I park it, turn it off, and it don't come back on. So that was today. So, but my week prior was, some weird shit occurred during this weekend. But hey, I'm here. I'm still live, saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. How y'all doing?
I'm good. Stupid ass car.
Tell me about it. Damn.
No, I'm good. But my week was good. I had a really pleasant week. Just a lot of connections happening.
Yes.
I
Beautiful.
felt good this week. I felt
Beautiful.
good this week.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
I enjoyed myself. We went to I did a poem at
Oh my
King
gosh.
Poetry.
At King Poetry.
Yeah.
Alicia, I am so
Don't tell the world.
you
I was there in spirit.
no.
Yeah.
I'ma tell the world.
I had my own week.
She was on her showing up.
Yeah.
She had on. Just came back from Toledo today. Went to took my son to the zoo and Imagination Station, a little hotel stay. He loves hotels. Every time we go to a hotel, he like, can we live here? Like, no, we're not.
He
living
said
at
I
the
don't have to worry about
hotel.
anything.
Living at the hotel. So yeah, no, it was a good week. Good
That's
week.
what's up.
Yeah.
What's up? Come on now, Alicia.
on,
You
all
stuffing
right.
your mouth.
Right.
All right, Pat. Hold on. Mark, what's going on with you?
Sorry,
Let her.
next time I'll be
Yeah.
ready.
What happened this weekend? Shit, I don't know if I saved any kids or reported any crimes or nothing, but I did
Saved any
have
kids,
the
reported any
first
crimes.
Puffin Paint event this Saturday. That
Yeah.
was
Okay,
sold
how
out.
was that?
Oh, and I didn't get not one invite.
Well, I mean,
Mm.
75 other people on my
You
page
got the
seen the
invite.
post, so they bought tickets. So
Ooh.
Oh, let me tell you
She
something,
won
Mark.
a person.
I don't give a frizzuk about those 75 other people
Frizzuk.
that was on your page and saw it. I didn't see it. And if you would have sent it to me, I didn't have anything to do. I would have arrived.
well, I apologize for that.
So please,
But the 75 other
for
people
the
said-
love of Brooklyn,
All right,
just
my week.
give me my personal
But the
invite.
thing about it is, like, I have a lot of people that say that to me. Like, when you have events, just remind me. Like, I can't. And it's a lot of just yous though. That's what I'm saying.
We on here. We not talking about nobody else. We talking about me. You got my number. I'll text you just like you could text me. Hey, boom. Listen. You know, I'm
Slide
good for
in
supporting.
her DMs.
Okay, I'm good for
Mark,
supporting
damn.
people. Just
slide in her DMs. That's
would
all
definitely-
she asks. Anyways, my week. Girl been on this, just like really being honest with self.
Okay.
And just like ripping the band-aid off and being okay with other people being uncomfortable because of my happiness, right? So it seemed like for so long it was like I was like slowly taking this band-aid off and scared to just live. And it's like, all right, I'm cool. It's like I'm okay with the friendships that I lost. I'm okay with the people who I lose. I'm okay with like where I'm at right now in life. And I've been learning that. So I had a really chill weekend. I learned a lot about me and what I want and what I want to do. And yeah, so it's been good.
That's
Period. Yes, I love that.
I seen the moon rise.
I love that
the
for you.
sunset. I seen here.
Yeah, we definitely saw the sunrise this
You hear
weekend.
me? Like damn near new beginning.
Y'all went out to
I didn't
the,
shake no
to that
ass,
park?
girl. I know y'all be work.
When?
Oh, you said you saw sunrise.
I'm talking about us.
Yeah, I was at a park.
Yeah.
When
Oh,
I
I
seen it.
Yeah.
I forgot.
You forgot?
You forgot sunrise? I was at a park when I seen it.
Oh, I forgot.
Make sure you put our the call up number, the call in number up.
We want the
because I
call in
told
number
people,
in.
yeah, especially fellas. We really
want
want
the
to hear
fellas.
from
We
y'all,
want to hear
fellas.
from y'all today.
Please.
I know y'all see. We gonna put the topic up there. But yeah, we want y'all to call
Don't
in.
take it literal.
Yeah.
Please.
When you about to fight,
We was about to have a guy in a
Look, give you butt.
say we fuck, not fight.
Okay, you say.
That's what me and verse women should do. Fuck, not fight.
Fuck not fight. That is a nice way to put
Real
it.
shit. Fuck
Because
not fight.
if you fucking not fight, it would never be a problem.
It would
Oh my!
like somebody
Imagine.
making you mad. If you was making me mad, you was like, I could say my bitch. You making me mad. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. I'm be up there so hard in the wall, like why is you so
It's
mad?
like that Kendrick Lamar song.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck you, bitch. No,
Yeah.
fuck you, bitch.
Fuck me
I
then.
feel-
Fuck me.
Then
Fuck
fuck
me.
me. Yeah, I feel like if you fuck not fight, life
now.
would be.
Hey, Antonio.
You know, life
Call
would-
in. We got the number up. So we are
life would
talking
be so
about
better.
Let's get into
men
Versus women. Ooh,
So
juicy.
I know, we get a lot of requests as far as like what we gonna talk about on our
Yeah,
our
we
show.
do.
And this is the main one.
But you know why it's the main one? Because a lot of people, they want that drama. They want that.
And we not very controversy.
And we not that.
Yeah,
I said fuck, not fight.
Fuck
That's
not
how I'm
fight. We
coming
don't
at with
fight.
this
We
men
don't.
versus
We not.
women.
We don't want to bash men. We don't want to bash women. We love all of that. We
Yeah.
just want
But we
to
don't-
talk about. We want to talk about that adversity from a different angle.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
how I say it? It's very sad to me that we can't have conversations about our experiences that we don't like with each other without it being seen as bashing.
Yeah.
Because we'll never be able to solve any of the problems or the things that we go through if we can't have a constructive, mature conversation about the things that we don't like. Without somebody getting in their emotions and then
They
feeling
feel
like
it.
this is a bash, an attack.
Yeah, I think though those
This damn
conversations.
thing over
I
here.
should over there fighting that bug. I think though those conversations though they just end at like this is what I don't like versus like how
can you fix it?
Like,
Yeah.
how can we navigate through this versus just this is what I don't like.
And then
Yeah.
a lot of times people will add extra components to the situation that they never experienced and they never been through just to make their point. To say, oh, well, what about this situation? They want to add components.
What's
to
crazy
the
because
equation
when
to
I
make
talk,
themselves right.
mind you, remember I told you I talked to somebody about the podcast and just listening about our topic, what I was saying, and just listening to different opinions is a lot of people just judge the other sex without even saying anything. Like it was women that was like, well, men ain't, men supposed to be a man and boom, boom. Just like it was men like, well, shit, a woman's supposed to be a woman. Like, what is your definition of that? You can't tell.
And who told
If
you
you
that?
are a man, you can't tell a woman to be a woman. You don't even know what a woman is. You're not a woman.
It wasn't a woman.
All
so
you
then
can
let's
do
ask
is
that
take
question.
accountability
and
for
wasn't a
yourself.
woman that told you what a woman should
So
be.
let's ask that question.
Yeah.
Then.
Was
So
it
we're
a
gonna
woman?
put the number up there. This the phone lines are open. We're gonna be a little gender biased in the phone lines a little bit. You ladies can call in, but we really want the men to call in.
Yes, we want to hear
have
from
some-
you
have some
fellas.
input. So Antonio, I see you on here.
Yep, a hell of a guy.
Yeah,
Call
call in.
Let us know your
Let us know.
thoughts on
So,
this.
so let's go with that then. So, like,
gotta ask-
so that question I think is interesting. Like, what is a man and what is a woman? I I think that's such a loaded question. This is my opinion. So what?
So won't you answer it first then?
Because it needs to be answered because you
It
got
do.
he's, you got she's, you got shims, you got thems.
Yeah.
You got
I identify with everything. So
Yeah.
what is a man and what is a woman? I want to know.
I mean, biologically, a woman is a person with a vagina and a male is a person with a penis.
So what is
That's
my
biologically. That's only, I mean, when you're birthed, that's what you're born as.
Well, what if they have
A what is that? A hermaphrodite.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? So
I feel like honestly, those people they might have they can choose what they want to be.
So it's not a set standard then. If we
Well,
have
I
this
mean,
choice between
that's why I said just biologically. That's just as far as what you born as, because there's a lot of boys that's born as males and men, but they turn into females. Vice versa. It's a lot of females that are born as women, but they identify or turn into men. So it's just about that's
I
what
think we
you
should
born
look
as.
at even before we get deeper into like just the biological, like even I just advise people to look deeper into the biological as far as like what we learn with X, Y, and XX chromosomes,
Gotcha.
and then how like mutations happen and how things are manifested. And I think a lot of times we put on men and women and we're focusing mainly on the gender, but we like to put the sex argument into it as far as the X, Y, and the XX chromosomes. Biologically, it doesn't.
It don't.
Like if we talk to an actual biologist.
I'm pretty
It
sure.
would say something different. But as
I'm
far as
pretty
like, but
sure.
a lot of our
I'm pretty
stuff,
sure.
like as far as expression of man and women is, we say vagina, penis.
Yeah,
right.
because that's, I mean,
Yeah.
because at the end of, to be honest, for myself, when it comes to a woman, if anything, I would say a woman is me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't had no real women that's been in my life that actually guided me into what a woman is supposed to be or what a woman is supposed to do. I've seen what a wife is supposed to do to a husband, regardless of whether he was beating her ass, cheating, whatever. Oh, as a wife, you're supposed to clean. You're supposed to shut your mouth. You're supposed to do this. I saw that part.
seen, not
But I
heard.
also saw where the woman was like, nigga, sit your was beating on a man and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. All I can say is for me is I feel like a woman is supposed to, hey, you all right? Hey, Kaya. But for me, a woman, as what I feel like I'm supposed to do, is obviously be a nurturer, a guider for anyone and everyone that's under me, younger than me. Even when it comes to my age, I love to show, or when people say, oh, you give me motivation, I love that. When it comes to a man, I don't know what a woman's supposed to be to a man.
Okay.
That's what
But I'm
I
saying.
don't
The
know.
question is like, what
But
is
as
a
far
woman?
as a woman,
Yeah, what
somebody
is a
that I
woman
would
is the
say
question.
legit a nurturer, because behind nurturing comes a lot. It comes a lot with that. You teaching, you clean, you doing all of these things to nurture whoever this person is.
The helpmate, and that's not that. And when you say that, that's not to mean the slave, right? The the one that's controlled by the man. The one that's there to assist him in the things to make both of their lives better. If anything, it's not.
So-
it's not just.
A
So-
woman
so
to
is a
me
woman-
the beginning. She give life. A woman is the start of whatever. You know what I'm saying? In order to a man to be here, a woman had to deliver that. Whether you identify as a woman or a male, if you cannot give life, you are not a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, Then that. What about the women who can't have
Can't have
babies?
kids though.
Like, but if they have that part, so they can give life.
Women are not.
But I'm saying,
Yeah, a lot of
like,
women
as far
can't.
as like
Not-
the
they can't
man,
have kids.
Yeah.
but they still have the parts to give. They
Some
could
don't-
if they.
would-
No,
not
no,
true.
I know, I
Yeah.
for sure
See,
know a
now
few.
you crossing the
Okay.
lanes of offending.
Yeah.
Wait a
people
minute,
now.
you can't offend, but I.
No.
That-
This is not offending. We just,
Yeah, that's
this
what
is
I
a
believe.
conversation. We just
Yeah.
having.
I believe a woman is you're able to give life. Whether they might be giving life or speaking life in a different form. You can't give life physically, but you're
But you
speaking
can.
to
Yeah.
you're speaking
Yeah.
life. You're giving
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
building something.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
are
woman.
the motivation.
You
You are.
hear me?
Yeah,
If you're
I get
able
it.
to do that, that's a woman. Whether you're able to do it like
So
physically.
can a man
This is
not
why-
do that? Is
no,
No, a
they
man-
don't.
So this
No,
is
I
where,
don't-
This is where I think like this question
don't
is such
birth
such a
anything.
loaded question because we get like these different explanations like, and they're all a lot of times they're just from personal experience. So to be able to qualify what a woman or a man is kind of difficult because in
Yeah.
each one of you guys' explanation of a man and a woman, it excluded somebody.
Yeah.
It
I didn't
excluded
even
some
see
some
that.
women, like because someone may mention, Kaya may mention, not all women have the nurturing factor. right? So to be a nurturer is to be a woman. Like I don't got that in me now, not a woman. And then yours was more so like in relation to a man and being a helpmeet to someone else, like a woman showing up in that space, like. So the ones that don't show up in that space, are they?
And what are they?
They're not women.
I mean, it really depends on what that individual man need from the woman, right? We talking about
but not every space do they have relationship with men.
Everybody think a woman is supposed to be different, just like
so. Quick question
But the question was, what is a woman to a man? Now you said
no. The question was, what is a woman?
Period.
The question was, what is a woman? Just like the same question we're gonna ask. The same question we're gonna ask about what is a man. Yeah, we're gonna ask that same question about what is a man.
Yeah. No, this period. This because
I guess from what Brooke said, she doesn't know what. What
I said.
That's the question.
And that's why I said it was only for me. I don't know how to be a woman to a man. That's me on my own personal, my own personal thing. So that's not.
Yeah. Like I said, I think and then these is where those like men versus women, these fights come from because a lot of these are just like personal spaces. Everybody don't have.
And then people get in their emotions based off what they experience, and they hearing what somebody else saying about what they registering as you saying it about my situation.
Okay, so what is a woman to you, Mark?
Like I said, a helper, my safe place,
a mom,
happy place.
No, okay, no. Like. So let's no. Pause. Hold on. Let's rewind that. I didn't ask you what was a woman to you. I said, what is a woman? What is a woman?
So what is
not to you, but what is a woman in your opinion? What is a woman? What is a woman? A woman.
Yeah, okay. We can say. I want to say the first thing I was gonna say was a nurturer, right? But we know that every woman doesn't have nurturing qualities.
Well, yeah, and that's why I say this is. I don't want the us to answer the questions in a way where we're trying to
the cliche answers.
But give your honest. How you feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's really about how she carries herself, her energy, the essence of her. You know what I'm saying? There's some females out here that I can't put in the category of being a woman just off of how she is, how she acts, and how she presents herself. You know what I mean? So that's what a woman is to me. I know it when I see it, and I know if you're not one when I see it as well. So it's all in your personality, like I said, how you carry yourself. And
I ain't gonna front, Mark. That ain't helped me with shit. Because so when I say what is a woman, like I want you to elaborate a little bit. Like all you saying is like, oh, it depends on the person. What it depends on? How they look, how they talk.
He said it.
The character of the woman. The character of the woman.
How they
of the female. Yeah.
So that's what a woman is to you.
So woman just in like that social context of like, she'll be a female, but she might not be a woman.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Okay.
She's a hoe. She's just not the hoe for me.
She's just not the hoe for me. Okay, Shayna.
What's a man?
What's a man? What's a man?
Yeah, what's a man at this point? What's a man?
Like I said, these are really loaded questions I can't like really answer. I think from the social aspect of it, I think that's like where men are able to answer. I think that when we try to input and say, okay, this is what a man is.
So that means
we do it a lot toward like what we feel.
So that means we need to go straight to Mark.
And that's the reason why I was broad with it, right? Because if I get individual with it, then the question is, it's like, okay, well, what if she's this? Then she's not a woman. I want the same way with how she said, if a chick just can't have a baby, she's not a woman. And you say, well, what about the women who? So I'm not gonna put any woman in the category.
So what is a man? I will answer. Let me answer. I'll answer as far as like. Like I said, the loaded social gender construct thing, that's where I'm not answering, but more so like a woman for me is creativity, right? Like a woman creates out of
whatever.
So whether it is being able to give life to a physical baby or like turn this one potato into this whole meal, or whatever it is. So it's creativity. And then, as far as a man, one of the things I get out of men are like structured.
I was thinking that,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Responsible. He's the one that does what he had. Not to say that
they're not responsible.
No.
I get what you're saying, but
these are the components of me as a man.
Responsibility.
Shit like that. You know what I mean? But so again, you can't.
Hi, Michelle.
All males, right, aren't men. So when you say when you mention these things, you can say, oh well, all males aren't that. So you can't make a blanket statement on that.
And when I say structure, and I get you as far as you saying the responsibility part, I'm not like negating what you're saying, but I'm just saying. And when I say structure, it's the A plus B equals C, 1 plus 1 equals 2.
So yeah, I get
Kind
what
of
you
thing.
mean.
It's like very
Fixers.
logical, like
That's
very
what Kaya
like
said.
very logical, very just like, which is necessary. And creativity is chaos, right? Like it's chaos energy, and then you got this like really like structured, like stable energy. And
Put
both
it
of these
together.
they go together, like
Yeah,
right,
they
like they
do.
can work off one another. But when we're in this
They
space,
clash though.
there
Yeah.
can be some clash that's there. But if we learn as like men and women how to like operate in a way in that balance,
Then
right?
it can
Like
be
it
so
works.
smooth.
But we stay such in this space against like, you know, I don't like this as a man. Like I don't like men doing this. I don't like how men are like this, and I don't like how women are like
So
this.
it's on-
So those are your
Yeah.
own personal, standards of what you want and don't want in a man. Or
Yeah.
So that's why we asked, what is
So-
what is the standard?
So
for
my
a man?
definition of a man is exactly, literally what you said, Shayna. Because I feel like even when it comes to my life, it is chaotic. If I had a man to be like, okay, this is structure. When I see it, it's okay. Like you said, 1 plus 1 equals 2. If a man was able to guide me and be like, hey, baby, I see you overwhelmed. It's a
You
lot of
doing
chaos
this,
right here.
yeah.
Look, 1 plus 1 equals
So
2. Then
that's-
I can
Do
be like,
this
That's
way.
where
I
women
think we
say-
should do that.
That's
Add
when women
direction.
All
say
right.
we can't lead a woman who won't listen. That is the
but
reason
you know,
You gotta
but
figure
you
out
have
the
to
reason
know how
she
to
not
lead.
listening.
No,
Hey,
but
no.
listen. No,
No.
but I'm saying, no, listen though. If the man knows how to lead, then-
No. So the thing is, this is what I feel like it's a humongous controversy. Everybody don't learn the same way. So
if
as much as you trying to lead, you can lead 3 different women the same way, and every one person might take 2, and the other 2 gonna be like, what? Because it plays a part in how you talk, how you act. It plays a part when it comes to leading. Because I
Love
know a
is
lot of
tailored.
men that was like, oh, I'll lead you, and they said, but the way they lead it wasn't for me.
Okay.
It was,
absolutely right.
you gotta, it's a different type when
Okay,
you say.
well
when
let
you-
me say it then. If the right kind of man, then, because when I
Okay.
say it, I'm not just saying any man, of course, because y'all can't be led by any man. That's
Yeah.
common sense. So that's the thing that I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I'm wondering why that equates to like that structure that like men have or are able to provide. Like why does that equate to lead?
Because it said like
I
we
mean,
was taught from the beginning.
That was good.
We was taught
That was
like
good. That was
Okay,
good.
like
so-
Eve was
so
from
if-
the
so if
real,
I have
right?
all
Yeah.
these-
Wait a minute. From the beginning, Eve was from the real, right?
So we're going off the Christian.
Just
Nah.
I'm just saying. No, this is what I'm saying. Like it was been taught from the beginning.
Yeah.
Eve was from the rib. So from the beginning, it was already said that we were supposed to, behind every man, there's on the
woman.
side of it's a good woman. It was already from birth. We was taught the man is
Supposed to lead.
It's supposed to lead. We're supposed
It
to
doesn't
follow.
equate-
He's
it
the
doesn't-
head of the household.
Based off the
from
Christian
birth.
values.
Based off-
like or whatever. Even in other religions, like the man is the head of the household.
A lot of religions are
The
matriarchal.
hierarchy. You know what I'm
A lot of
saying? It's
religions-
men. I don't know. They were just meant to be this leader. Like
Based off of Christian.
Based off of other people's opinions.
Based off of
Yeah.
Christian religion.
Yeah,
Based
yeah.
off religion. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based off of religion.
Yeah, I think
to be
that's
honest.
interesting and I think it's important to hold into the conversation because we got so many things that bleed into this space, which is why it's such like a chaos space and such a war space because we got people coming from so many different backgrounds with it. Like people coming, it's supposed to be like this, but it's based off of Christian religion and everybody's
Or it's
not
supposed to be
Christian.
like this
Or it's
because
supposed
how
to be
my
like
daddy
this
raised me
because
or
of
how my
daddy-
grand. Yeah.
right? And-
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so Mark, tell us what is a man. You are a man. Help us out.
Shit, me. I mean, a provider, protector, a teacher. You know what I mean? Somebody that does what they have to do when it's necessary. You know what I mean? For the people, this my
That's your
tribe.
gotcha.
So yeah, pretty much that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I think that even with that, like we have to hold that space for it. I think we don't hold
Yeah.
space for like what each sex or gender provides. You know?
Somebody
I'm
was
not gonna get
explaining
into
a
it.
gender of a man. They was explaining what men was supposed to do as far as like getting up, going to work and stuff. And
we
I
get up and
literally
go to work.
and I did say that. I said, well, what you're describing is just an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, the man that I want to be held. I want to feel
That's
protected.
what I'm saying. I want to be held. I want to be cuddled. I want to be like affectionate, like that.
You want to be snuggled
A
like
man
a
to
baby.
me know exactly what the woman, whatever situation, whatever obstacle,
So you
know
wanna-
exactly what to do. A man to me just knows.
And
like,
that
okay,
man
you
learn
may fall
you.
down, or even if you don't got it with me, with just life, just
So you want a man
You know,
to-
I want a man to know
So you
to
want-
figure this shit out.
You want
That's
a
the way
man to
it is to
figure
me.
you out?
Not me. I'm just saying, just anything. Whether it comes to me, whether it comes to life, whether it comes to the job. A man to me is somebody who can figure the shit out.
But that's what women do as well.
Yeah, I'm sure that, you know what I'm saying? But they're one man. You know, you're still a man. You a woman.
You a one man.
Yeah, but I feel like a man know how to figure this shit out. Like, babe, I don't know.
So you want your man to be balanced in their like feminine and masculine energies because you're wanting someone to be nurturing to you as well.
I want you to know when to hold me. I want you to know when to be soft. I want you to know when to make $4 stretch. I want you. Yes.
A man can be nurturing as well, but
Yes,
a woman is just a nurturing being. That's just like saying a woman can be a provider and a protector too.
Yes,
but
yes.
maybe not in the sense all completely like a man. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like so. You know, the woman can be the provider and protector of the child. You know what I'm saying? Just like the man is the provider and protector for her. You know what I'm saying? And God is the provider and protector for the man. It's like an umbrella effect almost. You know what I'm saying?
It's as far as religion. Yeah.
Well, the child
Well,
to me
I
is
wouldn't even-
equally.
I'm not
It's your child.
religious,
It's your
but-
kid. It's
Well, I
equal.
mean, to
we
be-
gonna protect it.
I
Equally
just feel
together.
like when it comes to like the main reason why we talked about this topic is because of how we were all raised. For one, me being a girl, I was raised with nothing but brothers and was taught to not like them. Like, my brothers was like, yeah, I don't trust these niggas because all they want is this. I was taught to not like men, just like a lot of other females was taught. Men only want one thing from you, and once you give it to them, they ain't gonna care about you. They gonna throw you away. They gonna do this. Just like, well, I can't speak on what a lot of men, but when it came to my brothers, it was that, yeah, you can fuck with these bitches, but just don't get nobody pregnant.
So this is where this topic spurred from. It was the idea of that, like, men and boys aren't socialized to like girls, and girls aren't socialized to like boys.
I said this, like, you know, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because we've had this conversation before, but like when we are little, we are conditioned to what we're supposed to do for women. You know what I mean? Open the doors, treat them like this, you know, be polite, be kind, all that. But like how you just said, you know, women are more so raised on how to protect themselves from men.
Yes, from men,
like,
because we
the
were
boogeyman.
taught,
So
but we were
now-
taught that
cooties.
boys were the boogeyman.
Right,
We
right,
were
right,
taught
right,
that.
cooties.
So
we
when
were taught that.
men are taught to be chivalrous when they little, right? Open up doors and do all of this extra stuff. Now y'all are programmed when y'all older that look like thirsty to y'all. Like we doing extra. You trying too hard, right? Because y'all are programmed to like not have a brick wall up and not be receptive to all of these chivalrous things.
Because we gonna get pregnant from a kiss.
It's interesting that you guys are.
I was told that.
You're taught to do that. You know,
don't do it.
No, not that.
No,
because
you know why? And I can
no,
explain to
you're
y'all
talking-
why.
I'm
I can explain
talking-
why,
no,
though.
let me-
No, I can explain why.
and I-
Because a lot of men don't.
But I'm talking shit,
but
man.
they're
I'm
taught
talking
to do it. You're taught to do that, but at the same time, you're taught that women are weak, and so that's the other thing too that plays a role in.
Not necessarily.
Yes, you
I
are.
wa-
No,
I
listen,
wasn't.
we're not talking about
I know,
you.
I know,
Personally.
I know,
but
I
that's
know.
generally
Generally,
like
it
Okay.
you
is.
acting like a little girl.
Yeah,
Man up.
you can't. Yeah,
You
Get
can't
your
have
panties
babies
out
in
the
a bunch.
bunch.
Listen.
Stop
The
acting
fuck?
like a pussy.
I had a
Like, You're taught
Well,
that.
can I say something about that? I think, and that's a harsh way of men. Sometimes little boys, because they spend a lot of time around their mom, sometimes they take on the mannerisms of the women.
Right.
So
No.
listen, I'm telling you, that's a
No,
harsh way of
no.
trying to get it out of them.
No, we-
that's
yes,
a
no,
wrong way
that's
of
not
doing
what we're
it.
talking about.
No,
we're talking about when a 2-year-old boy and a 2-year-old girl fall, and I've witnessed this with my own eyes. A girl fall, oh my gosh,
These
baby,
are
get up.
men
Listen,
that don't have the nurturing
no,
component
these are
that
not
they
just
need.
men, baby.
Okay, yeah,
this is what
women
I'm saying.
too.
Mothers
Yeah,
is
I
teaching
know.
their sons. That's what I'm saying. Just
Yeah.
listen. If 2 kids fall down, girl and a boy, that girl gon' come on, that boy, get your ass up. Ain't no crying. Why you crying for? Men are taught to not have emotions. Y'all
Okay.
were kids, and
Okay, you're right,
somebody,
you're
your
right, you're
parent, your mama, grandma, somebody was telling you don't need to be
You're
crying
right about
because
that.
you a
You're right
boy.
about that.
Boys are not supposed to cry. How many times you heard that? Boys are not
absolutely
supposed to
right.
cry.
You're absolutely
That's
right.
what we were taught as kids. When it came to my brothers taught me not to cry. I was the crybaby. They like, what you crying for?
And now men grow
what you crying
with
for?
their emotions removed from shit.
Right, because that's what you were taught.
Well, I'd rather a man
That was
show
learned
me
behavior.
his emotion nowadays.
Right, but
I
It
feel
is
like
a
it's
I'm
so
sorry,
much
David. It
against
is a
him.
touchy
It's
subject.
so much.
Do we need to do a disclaimer?
It's
or
so
something?
much against men and like so already with that they're not being don't be vulnerable enough or don't want to show you the emotional side, don't want to give out a hug or don't want to be affectionate. But I'd rather that side.
I want us to
my
be
man.
mindful of that too, because
Yeah.
one of the things I hear a lot of women who say, I want the man to be vulnerable. I don't want to be affectionate. but they make fun
They're
of
not.
men.
They're not emotionally
When they
intelligent
are
enough to
vulnerable.
handle a man.
People
This-
make fun of y'all. Make fun, not y'all. But I'm saying like the ones
Women.
who said that they want that. Y'all make when as soon as a man cry about something, what he
Oh,
cry?
he a softy.
He's softy.
He's a pussy.
What I'm hearing nowadays,
He's gay.
men sassy nowadays. They want too
yeah.
much. They want you to treat them good. They
Yeah.
want you to treat. I hear
Men-
women saying
men
these
are
things.
What
not-
was that
men-
going around when it was the soft guy era?
Yeah,
Remember, it
I
was a
seen
guy. He
that.
was like, "Yeah, I
I'm
want to
my
be catered
soft
to.
guy.
I wanted this and I want that." And what's crazy is when I saw that,
It's a lot of women taking care of bitches.
But no, it was
mean,
a lot of
look,
women
niggas
on there that was
is-
like,
Look.
"You're not a man because you want to be taken out." As a woman, I get a man. Yes, I want to take you
See?
out. Yes,
Yeah.
I want you to get
But
dressed
no,
up,
it's
and I
men-
want to do that.
men
It's a
are
lot
not-
of
It's-
women
that's
out
not
here
a
taking
gender
care of
role.
niggas. Like
There-
I see
But
it.
a lot of women
Where
feel
I
like
work
it is.
and everything. It's a lot of niggas getting taken care of. It's a lot of bitches who don't mind
It's a lot
taking
of
care of
bums
their
getting
niggas.
taken care of.
Yeah, but I'm saying
sorry,
like
y'all.
it's women out here who don't mind catering
shut
to the
up.
niggas. So that is not an issue with the women catering to a man.
No.
A lot of men are getting and are
Women-
comfortable
women
with getting
don't
taken
want-
care of.
Women
So-
don't want men to have emotions and let those emotions.
I
be
want my
beneficial
man to
them.
have
Listen,
emotions,
I can
so
be.
I
I can
wouldn't
be
say
mad.
that.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm not. So example. You don't want me to be mad at you. You don't want me to hold you accountable for some shit. But if somebody do something to you, you want me to be mad for you. I can be mad for you, but not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I can be.
No,
I
we
can
can be
be
mad
I
together.
can be. See,
Not
that-
her being
that's-
mad.
But I mean, of
No.
course, it's easy to say the
No,
things that
help
sound
me.
good.
Help me calm down. You don't want me to be mad? Come here, baby.
I
What
said
y'all say?
fuck, not fight. Just fuck me. You mad at me? Fuck
If
me.
you see I'm upset, eat my
You hear
pussy.
me? You just fuck me. Yeah, I don't want to argue with you.
Baby,
I don't want to not see you.
Let me tell you something. Future husband,
Fuck,
future
not
boyfriend,
fight.
future
That's
dude.
what I
If
wanna
a
do.
man is too
If
happy
you
about
see
something that
me
ain't her, it's a
upset,
problem.
If you see me
fuck,
upset,
not
He
fight.
said if he's too
I've
happy.
had he's
Eat
too
my
happy
pussy.
about something that ain't got nothing to do with her. It's a problem. It's
I don't
like,
see
it's-
that,
it's
but
like-
that
it's a lot-
comes with the woman that's the
Yeah.
woman you take. All women are not that way.
I'm not
The
saying-
one
I'm-
thing that I dislike about right now is just like in the comments, like men, women, men, women. Women, yes, women treat all men like it's one type of men, just like men treat all women like it's one type of woman. Men feel like, oh, every woman, she want my money. If I ain't got the money, I ain't da-da-da. Just like every woman, oh, he just want my pussy or he just want to do me for this.
the
It's
things that I'm
always
saying,
that. It's not like that,
just
though.
like Shayna said, everything that I'm saying, I'm not making blanket statements.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
saying,
no,
so
it's
I'm not. When
making-
I say it, I'm not saying every woman because I know every woman. I ain't dated every woman. Don't know them to apply that to
Yeah.
them. So this is just the general consensus
Yeah, yeah.
of what's
Yeah.
So this is what I'm speaking on.
Yeah, and that's what I was speaking on. Every day is always something. You know how many girls like, oh yeah, he did this. You know what? This next dude, I ain't trusting no niggas because that nigga lied. This nigga gonna lie. Every nigga a liar. Just like vice versa.
But, like
when
I
it
said, I
comes
think
to
the really
men, men feel the same way about women. All that she want is your money. If you ain't got no money, you ain't gonna have no bitch.
This is where I think.
I
like,
mean,
that
if you
root of
giving
that
me the
issue-
money, I'm accepted. I ain't turning down shit. If you gonna offer me some money, hell yeah, I'm gonna take it. If I'm gonna offer you some money,
Fellas,
I want
call
you to take
in.
it. But I'm just saying, all
But
that
I think I,
Hey, hell of a
material
call
shit does
in.
not matter. If you got a bond with somebody, ain't no
David,
telling
call
what
in.
you gonna do. A man is willing to do some shit. Bitches are willing to do some shit. If you got a bond with somebody, that's all that matter. Like
Yeah.
guys they spend the money, they be tricks, bitches be tricking too. So all that do
William,
not matter.
you know,
Call
I think
in.
I think
It's
that
the energy.
We
It's
need
the
some
energy
fellas
you
to
giving.
call
It's,
in.
It's like what you make it.
you know what
like,
I think
for real,
that the
'cause
issue is
some women are providers.
a really big issue is like, you know, we really don't like get socialized to even how to treat each other as just being like humans.
Yeah.
And so then we put all these expectations in these like men women relationships and we cause all this conflict. You know,
Ooh,
because
gotta
we
call
don't
her.
really, you know,
Yes, come on, call her.
even
Because
know
we
how
don't
to
know
talk.
how you
don't know how
agree.
to talk to each other.
First
We don't know how
date.
to conflict
Hey,
resolution.
caller.
What's happening, caller? Who
Caller.
this? Where you calling from?
Oh, they hung up.
No, this a hell of a.
Hey,
What's up,
hello,
Helena?
what's up?
It's a hell of a guy.
What's good? What's good? I love the topic. I love the topic
What's
today.
up?
Okay.
What you got to
So
say?
tell us,
So,
what is the
I'll
meaning?
just-
What is your
I'll
definition?
just weigh in on it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I'll weigh in. So I would say the definition of woman is like y'all said previously, the being a nurturer, being soft, being emotional, being that support system that balances us out as men. And the purpose of men, like, I mean, I'm just gonna break it down. We stronger than y'all, right? So I'll just incorporate strength. Physically, the strength. We are the strength that we are supposed to be, the person to be the Band-Aid in a relationship,
I
to
like
kind of
that,
just
okay.
like they said, come through, pick up the pieces wherever they fall. But at the end of the day, like, old school versus new school. What old school people do is we need y'all to get us back grounded because life beat us up on a daily basis. So at the end of the day, when we need that woman, we need y'all to keep us grounded, level-headed, calm, cool, collective. Like y'all, that's what it is. And we are in the challenge era of life where everybody want to challenge the norms of how we were brought up, to where it's just like everybody want to be like, oh, this is wrong about how we was brought up, and they don't need to do this. It's like everybody want to challenge
I feel like that's what's
what
fucking
worked
us
back
up
in
right
the
now.
day.
Honestly, everybody want
Yeah,
to
it
switch
brought
too
peace
much shit
back
around.
in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, it was peaceful though. Like that brought unity. That brought peace.
It was
Now,
just to the public.
all we got is
was
opposition.
No,
We
it
were
was
just
peaceful.
silence.
Listen, it was peaceful
Granddaddy
to the
still-
public because it wasn't unknown.
It was
Yeah.
swept
Wasn't
up
it?
under
Nobody
the
knows.
rug.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
swept
all it
up under the
was.
rug.
That's like what we've
wasn't-
been. It was swept up under
I like
the
how
rug.
we
It
like-
wasn't talked
I
about.
like how we like to romanticize like different eras or generations because these things wasn't seen or presented.
I
in front
know.
of
It wasn't
us.
seen
And
because
we
it was
say,
hidden.
oh,
It
it
was
so
hidden.
great.
We couldn't talk
It
about
We
had
it.
had
to be.
so much balance.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Granddaddy had 10
It was
kids
just
on the
different
street.
because
Papa
it
was a
wasn't
Rolling Stone.
Like,
and
It just
shit,
wasn't
like, you got-
exposed now.
wasn't
The
exposed.
internet,
You just
everything.
finding out your cousin is really your brother. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
shit
but-
was really
and
fucked up back then.
I get that. So I get that it was being swept on. A lot of things were being swept under the rug, but we shouldn't fight that with putting everything out in the open.
Most
It's
definitely.
too much.
Discretion,
There's no
definitely.
discretion in
Yeah,
the world
most
now.
definitely. Yeah.
So that's
balance.
the problem.
Balance
That
for
everything,
sure.
everybody want to air shit out all the
Yeah.
time.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Everybody want to air shit out,
'Cause I
go
wanna tell
live.
somebody
I'm about to
business right
expose motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So how is that? The problem is there aren't a solution to the shit.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
You're right.
It's always a battle. We got to air shit out. We got to get our lick back. We got to
Yeah.
tell the whole
You
wide
hurt me,
world
I'ma
about
hurt
what's
you.
going on in
Yeah.
our crib.
Yep.
And those conversations when you go and lay down with your chick, they not being had. You sitting there mad trying to get your lick back.
Yeah, that's true.
right.
And that is facts. Because that's what it is now. It's about, for sure, about getting your lick back when somebody mess you over.
That's what we started this off with.
Okay,
like this
now.
men versus women battle is just for the battle of it. It's not for any solution. It's not for any way.
Because if
It's
you
for
cheat
the-
on
like,
Tuesday,
it's to try
I'm going
to-
to cheat on Thursday.
Yeah.
So, you know
We
what
should
I'm
be
saying?
moving
It's
Like,
to
that's
try to
how
get
we
your
thinking.
win.
Yeah.
I gotta
Who
get
can
in.
win the best?
You didn't come home Monday, I'm not gonna come home Friday. You know, it's like shit like that
Or tit for tat
everybody
and
is
shit.
thinking.
It's
You know what I'm
so-
saying?
and
Like,
it's-
nigga, I'm
and
not
what's
gonna
crazy-
argue. I'm not gonna fight with you.
As
It's
much
like,
as
all right.
motherfuckers feel like that tick for tat is cool, it's
It's
cool
not.
for the moment, but guess what? You going
It's
to fuck
not
around and guess what?
for the
You
moment.
burnt. It's all type of shit going on. Now you done got pregnant by a whole nigga you ain't like. You just want to go fuck him because your nigga fucking somebody. Just like when it comes to the men, like, man, that bitch, let me go fuck this bitch. And now you got her pregnant. Now you got trying to figure out how you about to intertwine all this shit together.
And that's why I said
That's
we don't
crazy.
we
And
don't
then-
even get like normal human interactions right, like to be able to figure out conflict with each other. Like
Yeah.
we become emotional in those spaces, and especially when like sex is involved in something, like those emotions are extra on top of it.
Oh my
And
gosh,
it's like
it is.
fueling all
And
this.
especially if you get it right, it's
Right.
a wrap.
And then it's like it's looked at it too, like a woman who's okay and know her body sexually and okay with fucking and being okay with
What you
her
looked at
sex.
as what?
You's a hoe.
You's a hoe.
Oh, my man's, I done popped her. You know
You
what
not
I'm saying?
any
This
hoe.
man versus woman. A woman with the niggas is a hoe. A nigga with the hoes is the man, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you looked at like you the man, but
Nah,
you
he
doing
can be
the
looked
same
at as a hoe
shit.
too.
You know what I'm saying? But it's celebrated
See, but
more
that's
so.
that
A
that's
nigga buy
that
you
battle
a
of
beer
that's a
for
battle of
having
the
the
sexes
hoes.
though.
That
You know what
is
I'm saying?
battle.
But he a hate on
That's
you.
a battle though.
You know what I'm
That's-
saying, bro?
that's
Don't
one of
talk
those
to her. She
conversations.
smashed the homies. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
again,
A hell of a
again,
guy,
all
let
I
these-
got a nut just like you. What's the difference?
and
It's
again,
a
It's,
humongous-
I'm saying it's a
What
big
I would say
ass,
is
you know?
only a difference in this way, only because I know, Shayna, you don't like the biologically word.
But men versus
But
women.
granted, a woman can get pregnant by one man, two men, and have to be pregnant for 9 months. And within
9
those 9 months, I wish it was 9 hours. 9 months, that man can have 9 different babies. It's the complete difference when it comes to sexually, when it comes to men and women. The thing about it is, as males and females, we worried about other people instead of worried about our own fucking body.
When do
I
y'all
don't
teach
give a fuck
y'all?
what
See,
people
but
call
that's a
it.
battle.
Do y'all teach like I wonder because I was just thinking about like education wise like a lot of these issues is because there's lack of education all the way around in regards to like men and women but like your little boys and little girls when you teach them about like their bodies you teach them about boys bodies do you teach them about girls' bodies?
I don't know. I was always told you fast. You're gonna get pregnant.
No,
like early as hell. Like why I gotta be the one to get pregnant? And I had my kid late as hell.
I
at
had that conversation with
one kid, but I was fast because I was thick. So it was.
I've had that conversation with my nieces and my daughters as well, and told them. I didn't talk about nothing about pregnant, nothing. I told them simple. You're a female. Okay, you're a girl. This is what girls do when it comes to, a vagina. I said, but boy parts are not like y'all parts. You know what I'm saying? Their parts are different. And, my oldest daughter was like, well, right now you ain't got to look at it. When I'll show you in a few years. Yeah, she like, what do it look like? She was very,
it's magical.
So I said, well, but see how I teach my kids these things is I put age limits on things. I said, well, once you get in high school or once you get into that grade where they start explaining those things in school, then I'll show you what it look like. But right now, no, you are at this. Well, she is going to middle school now. So hey,
now it's the time.
Now it's the time. But listen, that question was asked when she was about 6 years old because I've always had that conversation with my daughter so that they'll understand. Hey. A lot of things when it comes to, like we were raised, I didn't raise my daughters to not like boys, but I raised my daughters to understand that it's a difference between girls and boys.
Yeah, and so
you can be around boys, but boys, even if you go in a dressing room, a locker room, a girl could possibly see you naked. Oh, still take care and protect your body from anybody. But it's different. It is sometimes when it comes to like being in cheerleading and stuff and all the girls getting dressed and changing their clothes versus a boy being involved. Boy have different parts than females, so that's the only thing I could say that can make them different. I'm not like, oh, you don't fuck with no boys get you pregnant, boys ain't shit. I'm not doing that. All I'm doing is telling the obvious. Yes, they're okay now. Mark, listen.
You must got on some perfume or something. What you smell
and I
like
don't. I'm sweaty as fuck. No, but this
little gnat over there nagging.
It's a gnat. Oh my gosh, y'all. Anyway. But I
can I touch on this and then I'm gonna get off the line?
Okay, but I'm sorry, we forgot you was there, baby.
Yeah, I was listening. yeah, no, it's all good. It was something that Brooke had touched on as far as when she said how her brothers and stuff like they was teaching her certain things, and it's like I think that's part of the issue too as well is the households you brought up. They taught you about how to protect yourself, or they almost had you on standby and on lookout, so you came into your dating game on defensive, trying to look.
A lot of women do. A lot of women do.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the problem. So having that,
I'm the problem. A hell of a shame.
No, you're not the problem. It's just identifying. It's just identifying some of the issues. Like if you brought up in a place of love, like, or not saying you wasn't loved, but brought up in a place where
there was balance.
You bringing a young man up and you telling them, hey. The woman is the greatest being on earth. Like, you got to value this woman instead of telling. And then if I'm telling the woman, like, hey, I don't want you to grow up thinking all men ain't shit. It's some good men out here. You got to put it out here to where you don't want to kill their dreams in the beginning. You want to give them something to look forward to. You want to tell them, every man ain't going to be ain't shit. They do exist, but there are good men out here. If you would have been brought up in that environment versus
good men out here. Yeah.
Hopefully
versus being brought up on to come into it.
We can say that vice versa. Yeah,
so I mean,
with the boys as well, like again that social conditioning, like even though you guys are like, I love that men are like taught like hold open doors, be nice, like know that this. But like, there's some value there for them as well, just as human beings to show up in these spaces because boys aren't really conditioned and to have any connection with women until it's time for them to have sex with them. Yeah. Right? And so like once they hit puberty, it's like, oh, now it's good. Like, go time.
Where the bitch is at?
That's what you connecting on.
You got a baby and then life starts. It's not, you ain't even getting to know a woman. Like,
you just fucking.
That space for that. It's don't have no space for that to get to know.
Yeah, but then y'all might call us mama's boys. If we are treated, if we are going to treat women like gold and loyalty. and
That
all
was
of
the
that.
point
Now
that
we mama's
Shayna
boys.
That's what I'm saying.
That was the point that Shayna was making as far as like
condition.
even when a man, women want men to have this soft, to be emotional, but once they become that and they give that, they are told they are pussies, they are mama boys, they are this.
That's why I
But
said
it's
we're
like,
not allowed to have emotions unless the emotions is beneficial to the woman. That's what I'm talking about.
That's why I'm saying this
exactly
is
what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. This is not. That's a root, not a symptom. Because the symptom is us fighting about it. The root is the conditioning of it, as far as like how we're raised to say, okay, now it's okay to be with girls, right? Now that you want to have sex with them, but before then we don't.
You wasn't supposed to.
We don't give
you can't play with them,
right? You can't play with germs. I saw there was a you know, we do so much to like push it. There was a kid I used to work at foster care, and it was a kid, and he was wearing a pink hat. Or the hat had pink in it, like this little hat he had on.
Here we go with this
and
pink.
His mama cussed him out because he had on this pink hat, and he just was like wearing it. Thought it was like a little snapback or something. And she's like, "Wait till I tell your daddy. Wait till," and she's just like fussing at him for this wearing this pink hat. And meanwhile, she got on a red and blue hat on her head. So it's like there's no like space for like the boys, like everything associated.
We don't have no safe space.
Gay.
Listen, and I'm gonna be honest. Right. I don't feel like it is a safe space for men, because regardless of a woman can be immediately, like you said, chaos. Even in the midst of chaos can come drama, toxic. But when it comes to women, that's natural. She's emotional. She have feelings, and But when it comes to men are not given that safe space, because once you show us here, guess what? You a pussy.
I said it's like the roles
really
are different. What a woman is expected to be, a man cannot be. So we're expected to be emotional. It's that time of the month. All right, we're expected to cry, man. It's not, man. Expected to be strong. You pick up something, a nigga gonna be like, damn, like, look, a nigga gonna look at you like, damn, you strong. You know what I'm saying? If you strong,
thank you a hell of a. We appreciate you, baby.
Some type of strength. So it's like women, like niggas are expected to have all the females to talk more than one girl. They the mans, they this. A woman doing it, she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically the opposite of what a man is supposed to, in our mind, be great in. A woman is not. And it's like what a man is not so great in, a woman is. And it's like,
so that's what you feel like that's the reason why they're fit, because one makes up for the other.
That's why we're supposed to fit. Yeah, that's why we like together we're perfect, right? You just gotta find your match. It's the balance. I feel like you find your balance without that other partner in general. So like you have to find a balance within yourself before you can balance with anybody else.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't care how much. Yes, I was pretty much raised as a boy. I want to be a girl, and I try to get with a man, I have to be a girl. I can't go to that like, what up though, bro? He gonna be like, what?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, once unless he like
that.
So y'all would never be the same. You know what I'm saying?
Kaya said if everyone was loving and nurturing and didn't think about themselves and simply had empathy for the other person, things would flow. I believe it's nothing wrong with having any trait. It's about the balance. And that's what men and women are. It's balance.
Yeah, it's balance.
But again, like I said, I think we get into these social constructs, these social ideas, this religious, all the stuff that's just inputted in there, and then that makes everything just messed up. Just like the women are the prize.
Oh my
men
God.
are the prize, and so now we fight.
Somebody
about who
told
the
me
prize
that.
is.
Somebody told me, because I was dating. I can't even say date. I was talking to a guy, and we were talking about, as far as like what women are to me and what men are to women. And when I told him like what type of man I want, I'm like, I want a man that can give me that I'm a girl feeling, because I'm a real nigga in real life. But no, I was saying that, and how I was saying, I was just like, yeah, I just want a man to understand. He was like, well, well, shoot, I'm a good man. I'm the prize. I said, oh, you the prize? So how do you figure you the prize? He was like, because you wouldn't meet another man like me. There's no man out there. I don't care. You could put me next to anybody. Nobody will be like me. I said, okay, so what if I feel the same way? Do that not make me the prize? Do that make me feel like I'm the prize?
You're supposed to be the prize for each other. I don't like that one-sided
Me
prize.
neither.
That's what I
It makes the man or the woman more important than the other. Like,
neither one
you
is
going
more
into
important.
it with that. Like, that's some bullshit.
I say love is the prize.
Love is the
like,
prize.
That's the prize. Like, why are we talking about
to me,
each
it's
other?
energy. Like, energy.
Thank
one
you.
force
love.
cannot be greater than the other. You're going to have, like, scientifically some shit gonna be fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
This
like
is the
energy
balance.
have to match.
Hey,
it has
a hell
to
of a-
be
the balance.
balance. You know
This
what I'm
is the
saying?
balance.
I'm going with energy every time. I don't care.
Hey,
what
hell of
lacking.
you talking your shit. Okay.
I don't care what I'm lacking. I'm going off of energy, the
Balance.
vibe every time because where you
You
lack
ain't gotta
at, I
fight.
might can balance.
I can-
where
yeah.
I
You
lack
gotta
at,
fight it.
you might can balance. I'm going for balance every time. Like nigga, you might
Oh,
not have it
yeah.
on this day. I might have it on this day.
Right.
You know, I'm
Maybe-
not expecting you to be strong every day because one day you might be tired or need to cry. Come late, you know, I'm not expecting you to have it all. Don't expect for me to have it all. It's like it's a balance. It's a give. One day you might have it. One day I might have it. But together we a wreck. You hear me? Together we a force. Like stop playing. That's what
I gotta get
think.
over that
like,
then,
so-
because I don't. In my head, I don't see that. Like I feel like, for one, when it comes to me talking to people, you know, it's nothing wrong with talking, but actually like dating somebody, being in a relationship, I feel like I have to be at a certain level before I can do that. And I've heard it 1,000 times. No, you ain't gotta. You do this, but it's like maybe that's something with my childhood that my brothers taught me. Like, no, you gotta have all of this shit in a row before
Cause
you
you the
even
nigga.
give a nigga. I'm not
That's
a
it.
nigga. I'm,
You the nigga. You want your
Facebook.
shit to be
She a
together
real
before you
girl.
approach the
I
bitch.
am a girl.
She's a real
I am a
girl.
lady.
She's a nigga. Her brothers taught her she's
I
the nigga
don't.
in the relationship.
And I used to be a real nigga, and I say that I definitely used to be that person, but I'm not that person anymore. Yes, I want a man that can hold me, hug me, and make me feel all soft and mushy, but it's hard to find those now because they're used to a lot of women that was dogging them because they were like that, or
Or
was
you might
bashing them
intimidate
because they were. And that might
I
be
had
it
a man
too.
say I
But
intimidated him because I was too aggressive than most of the women he fucked.
But if
with.
I
the
get
way
a
I
man-
approached him and the way I knew what I wanted, like I just want to fuck. Damn, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, well,
you know, like so we intimidate some men too. Like just said, you gotta find the mark. Whatever, like the grass ain't greener on the other side all the time. Like shit, you gotta what works for you.
I mean,
like,
and
I don't
that's
know how,
what works for you.
whatever way to put it.
yeah,
like,
and that's
shit.
pretty much where it goes. What works
With
for
man
you?
versus
Because
woman. Find a man for you.
that's
Find
really where
a
it
woman
can
for
end at.
you. And fuck not fight. I don't know if I can leave y'all with anything. Remember, I told y'all, fuck not fight. Like you mad at her, just like come here, bitch. Like bend her
Come
over
here,
the
bitch.
sink. Bend her over the sink. You know what I'm saying? Just do wild shit.
But
You
just
feel
do-
like
okay,
slapping
hell
somebody,
of a talking
even
shit.
slapping
I
ass.
like
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Just fuck not fight.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
just even in
let's fuck,
general,
not
just
fight.
just even like outside of romantic relationships. I know we like to like
Even when it comes to friendship.
fall into that space a lot of the times, you know, because
Can y'all be friends with a man?
because that's what we used
Oh, we
to.
asked
But
that
we
last
did
time.
as far as
Can
being
you? I
friends.
can.
Yeah,
I can't. I cannot be friends with a man because majority of men that I be friends with always want to be like, oh, like in any moment be like, damn, like you.
But
drunk,
is it not
let's get
okay
one
to
of
fuck
these
your
nights.
friends?
No,
But if you want to, like,
no.
You
This is
can't
what I would
fuck
say.
your
It's
friends?
a different.
Who made it a rule that you can't fuck
No.
your friends?
can,
First,
but
it's
we
not
just
a
talking about
rule.
just-
I'm
we just
talking
about
about
just
in
like a
general. If
Oh,
it's
you
a,
don't fuck your
if
friends.
it's a no, I'm not
No.
saying that. I'm saying if it's a thing that me and you talked about, we're friends,
Yeah.
we're friends. But if we talked about fucking, we can fuck. But if we didn't have that conversation and we're friends and you coming at
Just
me like
genuine
that,
friends.
oh,
then
you wanna
yeah,
suck on
okay.
my titties and eat my ass, and I'm
Well,
looking
yeah,
at you
that's
like,
weird. Then don't be weird with me.
okay,
I
friend,
get
what
it.
happened? What's going on? You
Yeah,
need to
then
tell me
that's
something.
weird. That's
like,
weird.
I
yeah, but
had
that's
one
what
male
I'm saying.
friend.
When it comes to male friends, I can't have.
I had one male friend, like, and again, that gets in the way of things being male friends, right? Or friends with males or men friends women. He ended our friendship, because he was with
Somebody
chick.
else.
Yeah,
A hell of a
yeah,
guy
it
had
was,
a
yeah.
And she
statement
wasn't
for you.
comfortable.
He
Ended, yeah.
He had a statement for
Yeah.
you. With me, I think I had one real ass male friend my whole life who didn't want anything. Who didn't
You
want
already
anything
know I'm a
sexual.
dime. Period. I'm sorry,
Shut up.
y'all.
Who didn't want anything sexual for me. He was really a friend. He stood there by me. He was there for my baby and all that. He died, R.I.P. Terry. But I had
Rest in
one
peace,
male
Terry.
friend.
That's what
Other
we
than
said.
that-
A hell of a. That's
You hear
exactly.
me?
Your male friends can't find you attractive. Yeah.
But he did,
And
though.
it's so
but
messed up.
He did, and
But
he,
he did.
respected
And he
that.
respected it,
And he
yeah.
respected it. And I have not found a friend like that.
And
He
it's
respected
so
it. He was around
sad.
3, 4, 5 niggas that I was fucking with, introducing them like, this my boyfriend, and knowing this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can separate the two. So,
I
like,
can't.
the
The thing is, I can be friends with people that are very attractive. And I could be up there like, baby, you fine as hell. He very attractive, but they can't say, oh, yeah, you gonna go with that man. No, they like,
they
So
can't
Mark.
have friends.
So Mark.
are you my friend?
But question
Now,
though. Here go my question. You about to hear my
Just a
question?
Just a
No,
question.
this is my question though.
Just a question.
But you want to fuck though, right?
Would I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
He does.
Do you?
But is that a bad thing? Can you?
No,
are
it's
you
not a
supposed
bad
to want
thing.
it?
It's not.
No,
Because
it's
the
not
thing
a
is,
bad
when you
thing.
say you want to, it's just
So I'm going off this premise of like, you know,
No.
hell of a guy saying that like, you know, your male friends can't find you attractive, and one of the issues that we
That's
right, but I'm
asinine
saying
to say.
so the thing is that boundary gets crossed.
They respect you. Your male friends have to respect you enough to know.
Here, they won't respect that.
Yeah.
boundary.
Yeah.
Like the male friend that
If
I
you
had
Some-
found
some-
me attractive and wanted to be, but I put that boundary up, and he was
Years.
yeah.
He was, hey friend, I just check on you, and I'm like, as soon as I got that time, it was like, yeah, baby, what's up? I want to marry you. I want to take you out. You ain't got nobody right now. You was
Got
around my
a friend.
head. No, it's not a bad thing. It's a bad thing when you cross those boundaries that
When
I
it
set.
was a
That
boundary,
I don't
right.
want that.
That's the
If I don't
bad
want that
thing.
relationship,
Yeah, that's the
it don't
bad
matter
thing.
how you feel. And that's the only reason why I say I can't be friends, because a lot of men will respect that. But years later, like I said, 6 years later, I've been waiting here all this time for you. You supposed to be meant to be a
lot
friend.
of times, close proximity without even trying it would breed that attraction. You know what I'm saying? So after
Yeah.
being knowing their energy, and shit, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
because
It's
I
like,
have a
man,
hell of a personality. No, let me
Oh,
stop.
hell yeah.
I'm talking shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Love men, but I love a black man. Okay, let me tell y'all something, black men. Let me let y'all know this real quick. Y'all are beautiful, and some of the things that you go to, as far as being black by itself.
Yeah.
I'm not a man. I know you go out, men, number one, men are in the black to worry about everything. And this is what I tell any guy I talk to. I don't want to be in a relationship where you out trying to save the world, I'm out trying to save the world. We could.
At the end of the day,
They got to end.
I ain't trying to say the word.
all we women say things like that. Y'all have no idea how good it makes us feel, right? Because of the other narratives that we hear and how women say.
You are beautiful.
I
Okay, you
appreciate
are
that.
loved.
Beautiful.
No
I
matter
like that.
what they
Did y'all see
say.
this say personality becomes attractive? Personality do become. I was talking.
Let me say something real quick, cause I'm always known. It don't matter who I am, what we talking about. I am gonna always give people they fuck.
I thought you gave him flowers.
I'm talking about Mark, but I'm talking about all the other black kings that's watching. Regardless, he's on dark. I'm not talking about just dark skinned men.
Melanated.
Light
men.
men. Yes, you could be light and bright, you know. Ain't nothing wrong. 12 of my brothers. I'm the only girl out of 13. A lot of y'all might know. Y'all don't know. Now you know. But I love all my brothers. And I want every black man to know that you are one. You are loved. You are a winner. Even if you're not loved by all.
You
already know.
You about to wrap up?
No.
Let me put a little input. Let me put a little input.
Okay.
You know,
I just want
about
to
to wrap it.
challenge things. Challenge the shit.
Yeah.
I'm a challenger. Challenge things that you were taught and you were told. You know, a lot of the things and the problems that we for you, like in your relationship, in your life, how you gonna show up, like do what works for you and not based off of these social standards, which is all made up, y'all. Every last thing.
And you no more money ain't gonna cause you no more
It's not
pain.
feeding you.
It's not feeding you.
Fuck
What they
off.
say
You
might
hear
can
me?
make you busting up, but it's
I was
dependent.
living life scared and like
You're a human.
but it is. I'm like that.
You're
right?
a human.
Like that.
And I accept that. Like I am.
You're a
I
human.
do. I
You're a
like, and I
human.
don't have a problem with it. But like I'm gonna tell y'all, it's fuck not fight. You heard it here first.
Fuck, not fight.
You were born into a human, but you were taught a
Yeah,
religion.
and each other.
Smile. And to anybody that need to hear that today, because I needed to hear that, is breathe.
And fuck not fight. You heard it here first. My sis.
My
Podcast.
podcast.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile.